the small forward position at 6'4".
And grab it. All the time about the rookie wall.
Oh, it's definitely a real thing, BA. Not for every rookie, but a good percentage of them. You know, I'm interested to see which ones in this class are able to power through.
And the starting lineup for Louisville. We've got James Harden, and it's Howard in at the center, filling out the middle.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a 3. And Billups gets it to go.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Howard, the screen. Harden from outside. Here's Rodriguez. 8 points in his last time out. Outside Harden. Here's Pierce. The offensive rebound. Here's Howard. Blocked! We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Billups. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Ball outside. Over Harden. And the shot no good. A bit short. The Liberty have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Rodriguez, the pass to Pettit. Out left to the wing. From deep. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Oh, look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
When you think back, not many point guards have combined the vision with the frame of LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7" or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson. That combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
First one falls for him.
You gotta respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And so Ball nails both of them.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Pass to Pierce. It's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And Louisville has possession. Still without a basket in the game.
It looks like they're sleepwalking through the first quarter.
Down low. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Pierce. He chipped in with 13 points in his last game. There's a screen to end the cold spell. And there it is for him.
Scans the floor, runs the picks. Harden executes nicely.
Los Angeles leading by 5. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Ball looks... Over the floor. 5 to shoot. No good. Harden with the defensive effort. Louisville trails by 5. Here's Rodriguez. Yet to see a basket. He can't get that one to fall.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
From the arc. O'Neal pulls it in. The Clippers have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Count the basket.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
And here's Harden. He'll bring it up for the Liberty. They trail by 7. Outplayed in their previous game on their schedule, losing to the Cavs.
And when you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it's probably a rough night.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Here's Rodriguez, averaging around 6 a game.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Screen by O'Neal. Leonard outside. Back to ball. Here's Billups. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here's Harden. 11 points for him last game against Cleveland. Howard, the screen. Pierce, the pass to Harden. Here's Rodriguez. They grab their own miss. It's good on the putback.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass the ball. Fires from the wing. Here's O'Neal, and he dunks it down.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Pierce. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback. And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan. Going with a whole new group out there, and Louisville with some changes. And quickly, the 2K leaderboard, showing the teams blocking the most shots over the last month.
These guys have been so impressive down low on the defensive end, denying shots left and right over the past month.
Here's Queen. Towns a screen on Brunson. For 3, George knocks down the triple.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Queen. Pass to George. Launches it. It's rebounded by Banchero.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Brunson. Another one falls for Louisville.
A flashy ball handler at times, Brunson knows how to carve up scoring opportunities for himself.
Towns looking for an opening. Releases. And Clingan pulls it down.
You can't ask for a cleaner look than that. He just couldn't deliver it.
And Caro no good. The Clippers lead by 3. George with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Henderson for 3. He buries it from 3.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Pass to Ben Carroll. On the wing, Reeves. Ben Carroll the screen. Shoots. Shot is good by Reeves.
Just so skilled in that screen and roll. I like watching Reeves break down the defense.
Henderson left side.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Louisville. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite. Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And the Clippers have possession after the basket by Louisville. Here's Towns, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 4.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Ben Carroll. Here's the 3. Buries it from 3. Ben Carroll's got 6 points.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Ben Carroll is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball. Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Gay. 35 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the paint. George with a steal. Now Los Angeles moving it up. And the jam by George.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Outside Brunson. We've got 13 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And George with some nice D. And that does it for the first quarter. It's Los Angeles up 5. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Oh, what I love is that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It leads to some easy buckets, and I think it's giving them control of the pace in this one.
And Louisville looking at who they've got. We've got Dwight Howard, James Harden out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Pettit in at power forward. Now here's Harden. Pass to Pettit. Here's Rodriguez. Louisville working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. Gay the pass to Harden. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Ball outside. Back to Leonard. Pass to Phillips. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Howard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Leonard outside. A kick out to Ball. Beyond the arc. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okay, the pass to Rodriguez. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Leonard. Leonard in transition.
You're smart about picking his spots. That time, Leonard senses opportunity and flies up the floor.
Pass to Pettit. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. And again, it's Louisville missing.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Now here's O'Neal. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. Fires for 3. Howard grabs the miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Rodriguez, the pass to Pettit. Here's Rodriguez. Takes the 3. Mutombo with a rebound.
And this is a game he'd like to forget. And the worst part is bringing down the whole squad.
Back to Ball. Pass to Billups. Leonard for 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Howard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Rodriguez, the pass to Gay. And there's the screen. Outside Harden. Lets the 3 fly. Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got his 4th rebound in this one. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. LaMelo Ball is a playmaker, first and foremost. He said, I just start off the game trying to get my team involved, get the flow going. After the team's going, I try to get mine. If you get the team involved first, more pieces going, it just makes the game easier. Brian, back to you.
A great passer. Allie, thanks very much for the report. Timeout called. Louisville. Shoot from 3. Is that where the game's headed?
Those players are still hard to find, but I think more 7-footers will look to develop their long-distance shooting. It's becoming the new norm.
Harden, the pass to Rodriguez. Here's Pettit. They still need this. And the layup is good. Pettit's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Leonard outside. Inside. Howard with some nice D.
Had enough room to finish, and that's what he'll usually make.
Here's Rodriguez. And the 3 off target.
It's just so hard to score in this league, especially when you're out of rhythm. You got a feel for him tonight.
Even with a big goose egg by his name on the shot chart, the team is somehow managing just fine without him.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Pierce. Klingon, he's checked in for Louisville. And we got a quick moment to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Karl Anthony Towns.
Seeing his rebounding numbers go down doesn't come as a surprise. When you're in the league as long as he's been, you start to think about taking care of your body, the longevity part. That might mean being slightly less aggressive around those young bucks near the hoop. But he's still a valuable piece to have on this roster.
Offensive board. Here's Klingon. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Louisville shooting their first free throws tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for Los Angeles. Anunoby, he's checked in for Leonard. And it's George in for Ball. Paolo Banchero, he's checked in for Louisville. He makes 1 or 2 that time. The Clippers lead by 6. Outside Anunoby to the middle. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Pierce. No points so far. The 3 fires in the triple.
If you give him that kind of separation, oh, he's going to take full advantage.
And so George will bring it up for the LA Clippers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. For 3, O'Neal. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Pass to Rodriguez. Here's Pierce. Klingon with a screen. Pierce, the pass to Rodriguez. Here's Klingon. And it's blocked. Now here's George. He's covered closely. Stolen. And they're on the break. Here's Rodriguez. Outside Harden. And Carroll surveys. Here's Rodriguez. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
George, no good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Pierce. No points yet. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got 7 rebounds in the game. And now Allie LaForce has an update for us on Dwight Howard. What do you have?
Hey guys, the athletic trainer for Louisville provided some information. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. It's one of those cases where when your team really needs you, this is the kind of injury that sometimes takes a back seat. He's gonna give it a go.
All right, Allie, thank you.
It's unfortunate but true. If you play with passion, there's sometimes pain that comes along with it. We wish him the best.
Pass to Rodriguez. Here's Pierce. And a miss there on the triple.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Harden. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to Pierce. 3-pointer. Here's Klingon. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
A minute 31 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Anunoby. Here's Billups to end the drought. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Klingon's got 8 rebounds in the game.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Rodriguez, the pass to Pierce. Can't tie it up. That one misses.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Louisville trails by 3. Clinging inside. George defending. Shot's good by Rodriguez. Rodriguez has got 6 in the quarter.
Draw them in and kick it out. Great execution to open up an easy look from outside.
Queen, pass to O'Neal. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now here's Harden. Defense is right there. They get it back. Klingon. And the basket good. A bank shot that time. Klingon's got 5 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Pass to Queen. Outside Anunoby. 1 second left. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Louisville on top. They lead by 2. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie the Force. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Coach Tyronn Lue. And Coach, tell me more about your team's performance there in that first half.
I thought we got tired a little early, but our pace was good. I thought we got some stops early. Got out in transition, but we're doing okay.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
You see their offense flowing tonight, especially in transition. Maybe all those extra practice drills are paying off.
Their coaching staff has to be pleased with the pace. And time for a look here at how the West is shaping up as we continue to work our way through this season.
Well, I think for the Clippers, they haven't looked intimidating thus far. The hunger to improve just isn't there. That worries me. I'm starting to feel that this team needs a culture change.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the 3rd quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. You gotta like what Keontae George has done in this one.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The Liberty shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Mutombo in at the 5. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Here's Pettit. Another one falls for Louisville. Here's Billups. Leonard on the wing. Misses from close range. Louisville leading by 4. Here's Rodriguez. No good on the 3. Now Leonard. Pass to Billups. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here.
First team foul.
So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Billups. Off target from outside.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Pierce can't get to it. Clippers trail by 4. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for LA, Chauncey Billups. 2 shots.
Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. Both good from the line that time. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Rodriguez. He has 6. Here's Pettit. And he goes in for the dunk.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Louisville. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And James Harden pulls it down.
Not an ideal start to the second half for them. 0 for 3.
Pass to Pierce. There's the 3. He drops it from range. And now a 7-point Louisville lead.
Just watch James Harden. It's beautiful. He plays at his own pace. He reads the floor as well as anybody in the game.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Is it possible to rest too much? Because he hasn't been able to get into a groove since coming back in.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6.
Oh, what a powerful move by Kawhi. So in the foul, but still getting the shot in the air.
First trip to the line for him here.
The line for Los Angeles, Kawhi Leonard. Taking 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And you know, guys, I mean, he is a solid free throw shooter. And of course, Leonard has everything in his game.
And Leonard drops them both. Louisville leading by 7. To the wing on the left. Here's Pettit. Give him 8. Tipped away. Now Los Angeles moving it up. Here's Ball. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Yeah, total focus there from Ball. Not letting anyone stop him.
This will be his 3rd free throw of the game.
Team foul. At the line for 1, LaMelo Ball.
And that one falls for Ball. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Outside Brunson. Pass to Howard. Oh, look at Jalen Brunson. Don't let that size fool you.
As strong as they looked in that first half, their defense hasn't been the same here in the second. They just look slow, not very sharp.
Leonard outside. Now Henderson. Back to Ball. And here's Leonard. Outside for Henderson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Pettit. Pettit's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
On the wing, Reeves. Jacks up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
Ball outside. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers miss again. Louisville leading by 6. Pass to Brunson. Here's Pettit. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Now here's Ball. He's got 5. Leonard passes to Towns. Reeves against Ball. to see ball attack inside.
The inside ball has to rely on his agility. That's how he finds his way to close-range looks.
Hey, the pass to Bennett. Now Reeves, ball with a steal. Jumps up, and Paul throws it down.
They found strong offensive footing in the open court.
And they need to use that momentum on their way back via fast break runs.
Timeout called, Louisville. Making a change here. George is checked in. Looking at our 2K leaderboard, these teams have been absolutely fantastic hitting the offensive boards.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Brunson looks it over. 5 on the clock. The floater. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Leonard's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Henderson. And the dunk by Leonard.
And communication made that play. Leonard just reads his teammate and knows exactly where to be for the alley-oop.
Now here's Reeves. To the wing, right side. Clinging with a screen. Open shot, Gay. Offensive rebound. The 3 from Banchero. That one is off. The Clippers trail. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Ball passes to Leonard. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. There's ball with a 3. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And Carroll outside. Stop the drought. Here's Klingon. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time. Klingon's got 7.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's George. Out to Leonard. Henderson, the pass to George. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 10.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Pass to Reeves. And Carroll outside. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
A combination of brute force and skill on the interior. Paulo Banchero.
And so Ty Lue calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look from the basket.
Substitution on the court.
A minute 39 left in the third quarter here. Pass to Leonard. And stolen by Banchero. Here's Pierce. That's good. And it's Banchero with the assist. Pierce has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Leonard. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Banchero's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside Reeves. Pierce, the pass to Banchero. Off the mark there with a 3.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Screen by O'Neal. Lets it go. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 12 points.
And just continuing to pile it on. Leonard is such a ruthless player.
From deep three-point range, Mutombo with a rebound. Mutombo's got 6 rebounds in the game.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
Louisville leading by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Rodriguez. And again, it's Louisville missing. Here's Billups. He's covered by Reeves. And Billups gets it to go. He's got 9.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Here's Rodriguez. No good with the triple. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Louisville on top, up 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. And Louisville looking at who they've got. We've got James Harden, and it's Pettit in at the 4. Now here's Leonard. Just 5 on the clock to take the lead. And the rebound goes to Louisville. Pettit's got 8 rebounds in the game. 19-footer. Howard controls the rebound and the putback. And Louisville leads by 3.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Into the lane. Here's Pierce. Leonard defending. Left side Harden. From downtown. Connects from downtown.
Never scared to shoot from deep. The lefty stroke of Harden, oh man, it's so fun to watch.
Here's Billups. Defended by Harden. Got it.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Pierce. Howard with a screen on Leonard. Pierce misses the 3.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. You may be a little overeager.
They set the pick. Here's Billups. No good on the triple.
He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
Ball, he's checked in for George. And that one misses. Clippers trail by 6. Leonard passes to Ball. Let's go with a 3. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. And he's going for the oop here. Harden, the pass to Howard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. This updated from the sideline. Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. He really emphasized rim protection. He said to his guys, I want us to cut down on the easy looks inside. No more of that. It's a simple ask that can have a big impact.
Thanks for that, Allie. And Louisville has possession, following the score by Los Angeles. The shot by Rodriguez, no good.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Deflected!
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
Harden with it. To the inside. It's picked off! In transition! Leonard against Harden. Ball outside. Leonard for 3. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
At this stage of the game, the offensive rebounding and putback is massive. It feels like a 4-point swing.
No question, it's a big impact play. Credit to him for working hard to find that opportunity.
Here's Pierce. The floater, and he lays it in. Pierce has got 9 points here in the second half.
A slow start for him, but making amends here in the second half.
Leonard outside. Pass the ball. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 to shoot. Mutombo, pass to O'Neal. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Rodriguez. Lets it go from deep. Here's Pettit. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Louisville.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And following that, the number of second chance buckets they've tallied has been superb, showing no mercy in hitting the offensive glass.
Clippers trail by 9. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Now here's Leonard. He's guarded closely. Outside O'Neal. It's rebounded by Pierce.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Pettit. Here's Pierce. Howard with a screen on Leonard. Here's Pierce. Another one falls for Louisville.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Leonard looking around. They set a pick. Pass to Mutombo. Then Dwight Howard picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Leonard outside. Looking to win the run. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Some really tough defense inside, but Leonard won't back down. I mean, he's just scrappy. He wants to make the defense work twice as hard.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on that one.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
And the second free throw is good.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
puts up a deep three. The long distance three is buried. And Louisville leads by 13.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Mello knocking down a three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Harden, the pass to Rodriguez. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Los Angeles has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. There's a screen. Here's Leonard. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Dwight Howard picks one up.
At the line for two, Kawhi Leonard.
2 shots. Last on the first.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And Leonard drops them both. Louisville leading by 8. Launches it from deep. A shot by Rodriguez, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Here's Rodriguez. Oh, it's off target.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Leonard, right side. Can't get it to go.
Great contest of the shot. Kind of forced him to fade back more than he'd like.
Here's Pierce. And stolen by Leonard. Here's Billups. Oh, he can't get the layup. Shoots a three. Oh, he can't hit it.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Ball against Harden. Leonard on the wing. There's 5 to shoot. LaMelo! He's off from 3. Louisville leading by 8. 1:27 left in the game. Harden scanning the floor. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the shot is off.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
The triple drop.
Oh, clutch points from Ball. You can't forget he's 6'7", and that really helps him get shots off when it matters the most. And just a painful blow right there. I mean, eyeing the lead, they give up a big triple.
The Clippers shooting just 37% so far in this one. Leonard with the ball. Harden picks him up. O'Neal inside. And it's rejected.
Hey guys, that's gotta be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Leonard. Oh, no good. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
So it's Louisville winning this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
over half of this season completed, Greg. What are you most interested in seeing moving forward?
I'm looking at which teams are going to make that playoff push, right? And which teams are content with slipping into the lottery. A lot will be determined over the next few weeks.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Irvin out there with Jokic. And there's Burnett. And it's Yang in at the force line. Malone, no luck. Down low. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Jokic. Gervin's got the game going with his first points of the game for the Nuggets. Giddey the pass to Malone. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And it's Gervin finishing it off.
Well, you got to be on guard when Jokic is in the area now. He's adept at reading defenses and going after steals.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Over Nene. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar.
How about that, pulling out the hook shot? Nobody there to defend it either.
Outside Korver launches it. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar with the rebound. Juzang passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Can't get the ball. He's missed the second after making his first. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForest, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
A bit ago, Ime Udoka and I were able to chat. He told me there's no real way to stop Nikola Jokic. He can score on anyone, and when you try to double him, he dissects you with his passing, which is arguably his most dangerous trait. Coach continued, you can cook your poison with Joker, but either way, you are getting poisoned. Guys, back over to you.
All right, Allie, thanks.
First personal foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul.
Shoot two.
Nothing easy inside.
And the first one drops. And so he makes both from the line. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Korver. 6 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Middle time pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
He's used to sharing the love. Exceptional timing on that pass.
Pass to Korver. Here's Yang. And another miss by Denver. The Warriors leading. Abdul-Jabbar, a screen on Gervin. Hooked away. It's stolen by Korver. Gervin finds Korver. Now Jokic. Giddey defending. Jokic passes to Korver. The Nuggets with another miss.
Relatively open from mid-range. You like to see that one go down.
Malone misses. It was the Nuggets their last game, a loss to Orlando. Gervin passes to Jokic. Here's Yang. Good, and this goes to Jokic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
Now here's Giddey. 11 points last game. Here's Malone. Giddey surveying Vadi. Takes a shot at the elbow. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Now here's Gervin. He gives the team some steady offense. A bit under 10 points a game. And good. Got the Philly side of the rim. Gervin's got 6.
This is where Gervin looks to score whenever he can, the mid-range area.
To the inside. Juzang, the layup off target.
I thought he had that one. I think he did too.
Pass to Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Josh Giddey.
Well, Jokic is a true point center because he can do it all. He'll lead the break at times. He's one of the most unique talents in the NBA.
Several teams changing it up here.
He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Jaden Green's checked in for the Nuggets. And we can look quickly at a group of rookies having a very good run, the top scoring first-year players in the NBA for the past 10 games. And he banks in the lead. He has 6.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Fox feeling it out a bit. And again, Denver no good. Warriors have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Keenan the pass to Curry. Basket counts.
And pulls out with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Nuggets have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Forward kicks to Stojakovic. Fires the 3. The Nuggets with another miss. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Warriors. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season.
And they usually came out on top when these two teams faced off last year. No surprise, they're the better team.
Yeah, and very tough to beat when they're playing up to their capabilities. That's why they're one of the top teams in the league.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The Warriors have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. The Nuggets trail. Ripped away. To the paint. Digs the rim with a 2-hand slam.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. Osgood's checked in. James Worthy's checked in for Denver. Pass to Green. Adams sets the pick for Green. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Warriors leading by 4. Fisher offside. Here's Keenan. Fisher, the pass to Moscow. It's all in by Stojakovic.
And already they've sneaked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And the trend they love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
The corner isn't always Green's spot, but we know he's got the skill to hit the man.
Up the alley-oop pass. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, though, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
The wide open look here for Fox. And Adams gets to Green. And it's all evened up. Green's got 6.
Getting to his spots. He's making some good reads and really benefiting his team.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you. Well, De'Aaron Fox is trying to dial in as a lockdown defender, and he said, I want to be that type of guy. Go out there, guard people, and be someone that people don't want to put into action because you blow actions up. And then, at the end of the day, still being able to get to work on offense. Back to you guys.
You mentality. Okay, Ellie, thanks.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get in the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
Here's Danvers. Hasn't made one yet.
And the Greyhound, really one of the original two-way players. Dandridge, quick and fluid right there from mid-range.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Second left. It's a tie game in the Bay Area. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. You're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What do you guys think about the Warriors in so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's working. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got Fox. He's out there with Gervin. Then it's Nene at the center, locking down the middle. And the cut by Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
King passes to Fox. Launches a three. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustment on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively. They were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Here's Fox. The Warriors making the shot. Here's Yang. And the three off target.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kicks it out to Fisher. To the middle, just 5 on the clock. Fades back, score the basket. His fourth, he's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
Most any coach loves points coming off assists.
Outside, Fox. Gervin with it. 17 points for him last game against Orlando.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Denver calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if you want to make sure they don't go down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Warriors making a switch here. Juzang's checked in. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Korver passes to Jokic. Outside for Korver. That's it. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic just got 4 assists in the game.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter and immediately got him the basketball.
Now here's Gervin. He has 6. Jokic passes to Korver. Off the mark there with a 3-point shot. Inside. Golden State moving it around. Pulls up on the wing. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
Wow, he was just wide open there. That's way too easy.
On the wing, Giddey. Jokic defending. Giddey with the bounce back. Wide open. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
You can tell Malone is a really instinctive scorer. He doesn't need time to think about his shot. He knows exactly what he's looking for.
Jokic finds Korver, shoots over Malone. Korver missing again.
If he were just a touch more efficient tonight, I think the score would look a lot different.
Giddey, the pass grab to Jabbar.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's the reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Outside for Korver. Buries the long-range jumper. Korver's got a pair of triples in the second now for Denver.
He's found his game in the second quarter, looking very assertive now.
Malone, a screen on Jokic. Here's Giddey. And the rebound goes to Nene. The Nuggets trail by 4. Irvin outside. Back to Jokic. Pass to Korver. Shoots over Malone. Korver, no luck. The Warriors have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the second quarter. Juzang passes to Giddey. Now here's Malone. Shoots over Korver. The rebound by Gervin. Denver's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Pass to Jokic. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. You need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Last game matched up with the Magic. Tough loss there.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, they looked distracted, far off, distant. It seemed like their heart wasn't in it to try to win that game.
These teams on the offensive glass. Number 5, the Warriors.
One of the better rebounding teams in the league, especially on the offensive end. They never take that for granted in terms of whether the shot's going in.
Here's Worthy, still without a basket. Pass to Gervin. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Curry.
Good job by him on the glass here tonight. First 8 for that department.
Dandridge's shot is good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
And here's Stojakovic. Out to Gervin. Second chance effort. Misses the baby hook. Warriors leading by 8. Great, we have another up-and-comer from down under, Josh Giddey.
I mean, a lot of young talent coming to the NBA by way of Australia with great skill development programs showing in Giddey, who stands 6'8", but plays like a small point guard.
The Nuggets shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. outside Worthy. Pass to Green. Fires it up. Warriors with the rebound. Dandridge passes to Giddey to the right side. There's a good screen. Keenan's shot is good. Keenan's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Now here's Green. He has 6. Adams sets the pick for Green. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter. They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Ozlov, and he drops it away up off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 15.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Gervin with a terrific move and the bucket. Gervin's got 8 points.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Now here's Curry. No shot that time, not on target. Adams, a nice D. Green against Giddey. Goes up on the top of the key. Out to Gervin. And it's Keenan with the rebound.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Green inside. Giddey defending. Shots good by Stojakovic.
Well, they count on big-time production from him at the offensive end.
And here is Giddey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so that brings the first half to a close. Warriors lead by 10. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Ime Udoka. And Coach, what are some of the positives that you can take away from that first half?
Our physicality has been good to start. Obviously, a point of emphasis is keeping them under control in transition. We like how we're guarding defensively. Obviously, it is big against this team.
Great start. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody, to halftime. NBA action abounds. Let's see what games are tipping off later. That's a 7 p.m. tip-off, Eastern Time.
Both teams could use this win, fellas. I expect this to be very close.
Yeah, you feel like better execution will prevail.
Let us take some time now to talk about the first half, a commanding performance for the Golden State Warriors.
They're completely in sync. It's like bees hive mind out there. Hear them, Kenny? Bzz.
Yeah, great passing, but much better in your offensive pressing.
And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. The Nuggets trail by 10. They've got Abdul-Jabbar. Malone is out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Juzang in at the shooting guard. That's the Warriors 5. Gets it down to single digits. Gervin's got the first basket of the third quarter for Denver.
You got to get out on George Gervin. Extend that D. The Iceman's got into Jim range, folks.
Screen by Malone. Pass to Giddey. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I like Giddey getting physical, challenging the defense.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Giddey, 2 shots.
That free throw good from Giddey. And both free throws good for Giddey. The Nuggets trail by 9. Here's Nene, and Nene with the stuff.
And Jokic is one of the best passing big men in the game. He has a great feel for when to dish the rock.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Malone, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's his first trip to the line.
And he's kept this percentage at a decent level, right around 74.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season.
He's off on the first.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And he sinks the second. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Outside Korver, fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Korver's got 11 points.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And so it's Gervin with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 7. Pass to Jokic. Outside for Korver. And again, Denver with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And it's Gervin finishing it off.
I'll tell you, we're right in this. We'll see if they can maintain momentum.
Well, it starts with defense. They got some stops, scored some buckets after that, and now we've got ourselves a ball game.
And so the timeout taken here by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with them. And Denver also making a switch. Fox is checked in. Here's Fisher. Pass to Juzang. It's good for the top of the key. Juzang's got his first points of the night. The Nuggets trail by 4. Here's Fox. He has yet to score. And Jokic is good. The 3.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Malone against Korver. Malone, no luck.
A good scorer around the rim. He is met there by an irresistible force.
Jokic throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play.
First personal
That
foul.
one on Malone.
Jokic doing a really good job that time, concentrating and maintaining his balance despite being fouled.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, he's been one of those players, they've won it on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Well, Clark, we've all heard the stats on Nikola Jokic, but it doesn't tell the entire story, does it?
No, it doesn't tell the whole story, but it tells you a series of stories. I mean, Jokic is like the encyclopedia of basketball, Kevin. I mean, I just love watching him play. I mean, this guy does it his own way at his own pace, and his skill level is off the charts. His shot making is remarkable. His unorthodox way of doing what he does is a treat for all spectators of the game.
Here's Fisher. Drives to the hoop. Plays it up off the glass. Fisher's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
Great use of the screen. That's how you practice it and draw it up.
Pass to Jokic. Here is Korver. It's covered by Malone. Pocket 6. Fire from way outside. And another miss by Denver. Warriors have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Fisher, the pass to Malone. Fisher with the ball. Now defended by Jokic. Here's Juzang. That's good. And the assist goes to Fisher. Juzang's got his second bucket of the night.
You got to do more than that to keep the ball out of his hands down low.
Exactly. I mean, deny him the ball in the first place. Don't let him get it.
Time call here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Checked in. And Denver with a change here too. Green's checked in for Nikola Jokic. And so Fox will bring it up for the Nuggets. A 2-point game. Here's Yang. And again, Denver no good.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
It's thrown by Korver. It's blocked. Outside, Fisher. There's the double team with Korver. Golden State moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Malone. It's blocked. 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Now look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. The Nuggets third.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
A different look for Denver. LibVsClips, he's checked in for Nene, and James Worthy is subbed in for Green. Fox passes to Worthy. Korver gets a wide open look. Good, and it's Worthy picking up the assist. Korver's got 9 points here in the second half. The Warriors trail. Here's Denver. To the middle. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Warriors have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Fox against Fisher. Out to the right wing. 6 to shoot. Andrews passes to Fisher. Good work defensively by Fox. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
After Keenan. To the inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Keenan's got 11 points.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Fox. LibVsClips. Offline with his 3. To the paint. Here's Fisher. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Warrior lead.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Fox, the bounce pass. There's the pick. That's a 2 from Korver. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
A tough first half, but it's been a different story here since the break.
And so the timeout taken here by Udoka. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Comes in for Worthy. Stolen by LibVsClips. An even 3-on-3 break. Kick out to Adams. 2 minutes. Dandridge against Fox. At the floater, and that one good. And the Nuggets lead by 1. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
I like the fact that they've been very impressive at the defensive end. Tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of skill.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Adams after the basket by Timothy Moskov. Stojakovic gets the court. Off target with his three.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's Dandridge. Malone, the pass Denver. Denver grabs the miss. Pass to Stojakovic. On the way, Korver. He's got 21. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content. That one on Malone. The Nuggets have yet to miss from the free throw line. They're 3 for 3.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board. 77% collected.
The free throw drops to Korver. Denver making a switch here. Jokic is checked in. No free throws, good from Korver. 36 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Curry. Here's Dandridge. This one for 3. And Jokic with the rebound. And here is Fox. Kitty defending. Now Fox. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 15 points a game.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
Yeah, unnecessary. I mean, make them earn those points from deep. Don't give them to them free at the line.
The Nuggets have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Reset.
Free throw, good. Jokic. He hits the second from the line. It's good, and he's 100% from the line thus far.
Extremely reliable. When he steps up to the line, you just kind of expect him to knock him down.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Nuggets ahead, up 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession in this way. True team basketball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Denver, they've got Nene. Ruben out there with Fox, and it's Nikola Jokic, and it's Korver, and at the 3, the small forward.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, he's got to play without foul.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
And offensively, they finally seem to be coming around after an ugly first half.
And, you know, to shoot that poorly early and to have the lead now, they feel fortunate, but they've earned their good fortune.
Now here's Corver. Fox, the bounce pass. No one near him. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss. Abdul-Jabbar's got 8 rebounds in this game. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick from Malone and placed out whistling what looks to be an illegal screen.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Pass to Jokic. Outside Corver. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, Fox. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Malone's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Even though he hasn't found his groove tonight, his teammates are picking him up.
Corver dishes to Fox. Pass to Jokic. Here's Yang. Outside Fox. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, I like the way Fox uses his wiry frame there. I mean, even when he's getting knocked around and jostled about, he maintains control and still gets the job done.
De'Aaron Fox, shooting 1.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Fox with the steal. Pass to Jokic. The kick out to Fox. 5 to shoot. A 3. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure, but unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And Denver has possession. The Warriors making the shot. Outside, Fox. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
And there isn't a lot that they're doing well right now defensively. They just seem to be disconnected defensively in the second.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForge on the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. Giddy against Jokic. pass to Malone. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Plays it again. A smooth play inside by Abdul-Jabbar.
Nobody does it better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in the paint. Magical. Length, size, touch. Unguardable inside.
Here's Jokic. Sweet little floater. Jokic has got the lead back up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second. Excellent assist there, just led him to the perfect spot.
Here's Fox. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Korver. He's covered by Malone. Korver, no luck.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Good work there as it goes. Now it's just a 3-point Denver lead.
Especially down low, the incredible scoring mailman, Karl Malone, does his work.
Jokic draws the double. Outside, Fox. Pocket 6. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Warriors have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. It's in and good for a 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Jokic passes to Yang. Back to Jokic. Jokic draws the double. Denver passing it around. For the free, Warriors with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got rebound number 13 of that last one. Here's Malone. Yes, it is. Well, that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Jokic with his screen on there. Fox passes to the net. Here's Jokic. They kick out to Fox. Trying to get something going. The Warriors pull it in.
Operating from mid-range. That's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Pass to Dandridge. There's the pick. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And he makes that one.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Free throw drops for Abdul-Jabbar.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Right there in the rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now.
That was a textbook jam by Abdul-Jabbar.
Boy, Abdul-Jabbar just showing off that smooth offensive game he has. It's tough to handle his combination of size, skill, and agility.
Here's Jokic. Irvin surveying the D. Wide open. Another shot. And he lays that one in.
And they get the rebound, but guys, that's been the issue throughout the game.
Yep, and the results on the scoreboard are attributed to how they've been out-rebounded this far.
Here's the screen. Get the 3. The Nuggets trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jokic tries the double. Not gonna go.
Not a good shot at all, but that's what happens when you get desperate.
Now Abdul-Jabbar rips it down with 2 hands.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Now, here's Jokic. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
The steal. And he banks the layup in.
I mean, a 6'8 playmaker. Giddey is a point forward, and he piles up the assist.
The Nuggets trail by 8. Now Jokic and stolen by Giddey. Abdul-Jabbar. Jumper is off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Irvin outside and stolen by Giddey. Porter against Malone. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. That one is off.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
Now Jokic. The long shot, no good.
He's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
One shot.
And that one misses. Here's the Nuggets with the ball. Trailing by 10. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Shooting for Denver. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really want. He's got one more, though. So he comes up empty at the line. Right, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Even early on in this one, it seems like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so now, for Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And as we part ways, we present our player of the game.
Thanks, everyone, for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening. Doris Howard. Excited are you for this front court matchup we have in front of us tonight? Two of the best in the game.
BA, I've had this one circled on my calendar for some time. The front court matchup is absolutely special. Two big-time guys.
The starters for Utah. And it's Garland in at the 1. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. Rebounded by the Jazz. He got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one off Durham. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, BA. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC. Piece by piece.
Now here's SGA. He shoots it. Second chance effort, and he sinks the layup.
You love when guards track back and try to help on the offensive glass. Shea doing work on the second chance opportunity.
Hook loose, and stolen by Williams. Out of bounds, it'll be Utah's ball.
And that's a foolish pass, plain and simple.
The Jazz on offense. Coming into this, having Knox to win against San Antonio in their last game.
Great communication on defense in that one. They worked really well as a unit to frustrate the offense.
You knew they were on a string all night on the defensive end, and it always helps when someone got caught out of position, help was on the way.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Now this is about knowing where to be in these situations, and Gilgeous-Alexander doing a beautiful job getting to the right spot.
Now here's Garland. Checking his numbers, he's put up a little over 9 points a game. During with the rebound. The Thunder have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And here is Williams. Pass to Duran. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. From behind the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
For your own city crew.
From the charity stripe. 5th is Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
He's not a guy you want to foul. He's so calm at the line, sinks his free throws with ease.
Here's Garland. It's stolen by SGA. And SGA throws it down.
I love that Shea does not just settle for a layup. Finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, BA. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied. It just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Yeah, there is an art to working for the best shot available, and that right there is it.
To the middle. Smith outside. Pass to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Jazz trail by 9. And he's going for the lob. And that'll be Utah's ball as it goes out of bounds. Jazz able to keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Floats one up. And that's 2 points on the layup.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Pass to Duran. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams from long range. And another 3 from Oklahoma City.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Outside Garland. Here's Cowens. Drives to the hoop. Clock at 6. It's deflected. Outside, SGA. SGA double. Williams from long range. Can't hit. 1 for 2 down. Pass to Donaldson. Here's Mayo. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Outside, SGA. Duran the screen. Launches a 3. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A significant amount of games behind us now. Rookies are definitely starting to feel it, Doris.
I mean, at this point, it's been almost twice the amount of games they played during a college season. It's very hard to prepare rookies for that first run through an NBA schedule.
Check out some stats for him.
During the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
Dragic against Garland. Pass to Hagan for 3. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Oh, the defense has to stay attached to him on the perimeter.
Now here's Dragic. And right 6.5 points per game. Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Garland. He's scoreless. The baseline J is on the way. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took in the hands of the Hornets.
Yeah, the final score surprised a lot of people. I don't think many expected them to win.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Smith outside. Dragic outside. Smith with a screen on Garland. Dragic misses. Jazz trail by 7. Now Garland, count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Just love the unselfishness there. Keep the ball moving, good things happen.
Dragic against Garland. Dragic passes to Lucas. Inside. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Thunder.
Yeah, that's just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 8 from outside in this first quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie of Force.
Well, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander said, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back to you guys.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Smith outside. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
So they take the lead. Hagan's got 6.
Boy, that's just inviting trouble. Defensively, you simply can't give them that much space.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Pure 3-point range. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Here's Garland. And Ivy pulls it down. There's 49 seconds left in the opening quarter. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you gotta love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. Dragic against Garland. From deep. Hagan can't get it to go. Thunder leading by 4. Baseline try. Ellison grabs the board. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Utah Jazz. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target on the 15-footer.
Oh, the analytics department is smiling after that.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
With Van Duren, Ivy's out there with Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Williams, and it's Lucas in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup for Oklahoma City.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
Down low. Here's Donaldson. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Donaldson's got his second bucket of the game. Ivy outside. Deep, SGA. They get the rebound. Fires from deep. Not going to go that time. Jazz trail by 4. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. That's to Donaldson. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Mayo can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Back to SGA. Now here's Ivy. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight.
Oh, one of the better attackers of the rim. Ivy will not be stopped.
Here's Mayo. And so far, he's averaging 7 points a game. To the paint. And he jams it home with authority.
Yeah, in football, they talk about passing to the spot and letting your teammate go get it. And that's exactly what happened.
Here's Ivy. The rebound by the Jazz. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, when we talk about what it takes to win a championship, star power is often the first thing mentioned.
Well, BA, we know the talent is what wins basketball games at any level. There's no question. You need one star, and more often than that, at least another. But really, overall roster construction is critical.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes a 3. Doesn't go for him.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Throws it up high. SGA with a steal. Pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Lucas. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
He's proven to be an essential part of their offensive efforts, always playing hard on that end and ensuring they come up with points.
Pass to Mayo. And the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Second team foul. Shooting for Utah, Mayo.
One shot. And the free throw, no good. The Thunder have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. SGA surveying the D. Pass to Lucas. Shot clock at 6. Oklahoma City needs to get off the shot. UtahVsAlexander from outside. Utah grabs the miss.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Donaldson. Puts it up. They get it back. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
So Mark Degno will call a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Pass to SGA. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Well, Doris, when it comes to the mid-range game, is anyone better than SGA?
Boy, when you think of the all-time efficient grades, Kevin Durant comes to mind. But SGA is carving out that kind of career. You can post him from the mid-range. His handle gets him to the spots on the floor he wants. He wears that area of the floor out.
Now here's Smith, taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And the shot goes in. 11 points in the game.
Unleashes the bounce pass, an accurate assist.
Here's Mayo. UtahVsAlexander defending. And Mayo gets it to go. Mayo's got 5 points now in the quarter.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
SGA passes to Smith. And he lobs it up top. And slammed up by UtahVsAlexander. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already. We still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Pass to Cowens. Williams looking around. Back to UtahVsAlexander. The fader. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
To the inside. And stolen by Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Smith outside. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, if he ever finds his footing, they'll be in even better shape. Right now, his teammates carrying him.
Pass to Mayo. The 3 is up. Utah with another miss. Thunder with a lead. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Williams. Outside, SGA. There's the triple. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved?
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thank you. Jalen Williams is all-purpose. Thunder coach Mark Dagnall said, "You really can't find a weakness in this game. His greatness is the cumulative effect of all the things that he does. Basketball is a complex game. You can't be good at just one thing and be a great player, but he is good at everything." Guys, back to you.
An all-purpose player. Thank you, Allie. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
Pass to Donaldson. To win the drought. No good off the glass. And Williams has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And it's SGA missing.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Uses the glass on the layup. And the Jazz lead by 1. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Back to Smith. 4-3. And Donaldson pulls it down. Donaldson's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. And no good. Some solid defense from Williams. Fires away from way outside. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Jazz out in front, up by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Hey there, everybody. Shaq says hi. Kenny says hi, too. Yes, we are in the midst of the NBA season and a perfect time to see how things are coming together in the West.
Taking a look here at the Thunder, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
And let's review how things are going for the Jazz. They find themselves in a tight one here at the half.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
As we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Kicking off the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. And it's Cowens in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Garland feeling it out a bit. Three-pointer off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. Pass to Smith. From deep, SGA. Utah grabs the miss.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Mayo. Here's Cowens. Counted from distance. Cowens has got 5 points.
I love it. Instead of going ISO, you make a play for someone else.
SGA passes to Smith. Down low. Here's Turin. Lays it up and banks it in.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Garland. He's got 5. A shot that time, not on target. Pass to SGA. For the lead. And he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
Now Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
Utah's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the shot is good by Garland. And what a wild one this has been.
8 lead changes, some big plays, and some big mistakes, too.
Here's SGA. Impressive finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Randolph. They set the pick. The shake. Out to the wing. Out of bounds. The Thunder will take it.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Ivy passes to Dragic. Pass to Ivy. Inside. Oh, it's stolen. Outside Garland. Clock at 4. And another miss by Utah. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. To the middle. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You know, he's run that set a lot, even in his college days. Ivy's aware of every option he has in the pick and roll.
Dragic against Garland. Here's the pick. Here's Nail. The Jazz again can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
The three, Dragic. And Hagan pulls it down.
Okay, getting a little creative with the crossover, but unfortunately, he couldn't capitalize.
Here's Garland. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens. And another bucket, this guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Jazz trail by 4. To the inside, Randolph. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 4th assist with that last one. Dragic outside. They set the screen. Ivy goes in. Here's Hibbert. It's good. Hibbert's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy, finding the open man.
Garland, the pass to Randolph. Oh, a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, PA.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. Here's Hibbert, and here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. Ivy's got his 3rd basket on the line right there.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Hagan can't get it to go.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
What we know about Goran Dragic is this guy is a great facilitator, so willing to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Garland. 9 points in the game. Down low, Randolph. And he converts the layup. Randolph's got 8.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Ivy outside. Back to Dragic. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Fires the 3. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
Garland against Dragic. Garland, no good.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Smith with a screen on Garland. To the paint. Ivy outside. The 3 is up. The rebound by Garland. Jazz trail by 8. On the take. It's good. He's got 10.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Smith outside. From outside the arc. Randolph grabs the miss. The Jazz have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Hale, pass to Ellison. Count that one.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Thunder leading by 4. Smith outside. Oh, they pick off a pass. Here's Garland. And it's finished off by Garland.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. What a sensational move captured from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Oklahoma City's got 4 of 8 attempts to fall from deep here in the 3rd quarter. Garland against Dragic. Chalk up 2 there.
Yeah, showing a little versatility with their offensive attack. In the first half, it was about the 3 ball. In the second half, they've emphasized interior scoring.
Now here's Garland. 11 points in the game. Knocks down the long J. Hagan's got 9.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. to see who the top rebounding point guards have been over the last month of the season. In the third spot, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, there's really a science to it all. It's about reading shot trajectories and getting the right positioning as well. And so far, they're doing it better than most.
No, exactly. These guys will scrap. The majority of point guards in the league make their living strictly on the perimeter, but not these guys. They're just as comfortable down low as they are outside.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Ivy. The three, and the three-pointer goes. Ivy's got 6 points in the quarter.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Now here's Williams. Lucas passes to Duren. There's a screen. Now here's Williams. Tight defense on him.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Here's Garland. Offline from the top of the key.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Thunder. They lead by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. They've got Williams. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's Jalen Duren, and it's Lucas in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Now here's SGA. Utah grabs the miss. Cowens has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Shot from the wing. The Thunder with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Ivy passes to Williams. Now here's SGA. And Donaldson pulls it down. Donaldson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Garland. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
Thunder with a lead. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Dagnall. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused.
Thunder fans, reminder of the city crew.
Was just reviewing the plan with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Garland against Gilgeous-Alexander. Smith outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Cowens grabs the board. Cowens has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Moving along, 2 minutes going in the fourth. Hagan can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Garland against SGA. Garland with the ball. Here's Hagan, and there's a pick. Inside. Ooh, stolen by Smith. That shot is off. Utah trailing here. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That will endure it. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Makes it, and the next one could tie it up. That one drops, he ties it up. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The Thunder have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Dragic passes to Smith. Back to Dragic. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Clock at 6. Fires it. Ellison grabs the board. For Utah, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Garland.
One guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulted.
And for the Thunder, they're shooting 47% of this one. Looking efficient. Takes a 3. Ellison grabs the board. Ellison's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Garland. To take the lead. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Jazz lead by 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Ellison. Here's Hagan. It's tipped. Dragic against Garland. What? They get it back, and they'll get another chance. Here's Hagan, defended by Dragic. Hagan, the pass to Donaldson. Oh, and that was no question. Powered it down.
Oh, ball movement creating a great look. Every coach loves this.
Pick by Smith. From the arc. Utah grabs the miss. Ellison's got 5 rebounds in the game. Pass to Donaldson. And here's Garland. Here's Hagan. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 9th assist of the game now.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Now here's Dragic. Smith outside. There's the triple. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 25.
So their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
Now here's Garland. The 3. Hagan can't get it to go. Now Dragic. Smith outside. And rejected. And It's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Dragic. All right, the Jazz making a change here. Outside, Williams. 5 on the clock. Picked by Smith. Williams passes to SGA. And it's Shea hitting the three.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Garland with the ball. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. The shot off that time. The Jazz have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. Outside Garland. Pass to Ellison. Shoots over Duren. And another miss by Utah.
Boy, he'd be the first to tell you that is a shot that we expect him to make.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To take the lead. Here he goes. And he takes it up and lays it in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
SGA, that's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander to you. Big time clutch delivery.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And so Garland will bring it up for Utah. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is alive, given the situation right now. by 2. Here's Mayo. 18 feet out. Oh, it's off!
Oh, the defense very willing to live with that mid-range jumper.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA double. Oh, he finished it off. A beauty of a pass.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Garland fires the 3. Oh, it doesn't go.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Smith outside. Unloads. Oh, he missed the jumper. Jazz trail by 4. Now Garland. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's blocked by SGA.
That's aggressive defense. Shea always competing on that end of the floor.
He shoots. Out of bounds. It'll be Jazz ball.
How big let this sort of mistake play out? You never know, but sometimes these are game changers.
And that's how you defend. Glad we had a chance to see a replay of that block again.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
And here's Garland. There's the drive.
Oklahoma City foul. Number 4. Second personal foul. 14 foul. 2 for Utah. Miller. At the line for 2.
First, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. Both shots good from the stripe.
This guy embraces coming up big for his team.
Here's Oklahoma City now. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. From deep, Curran, a one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Curran, shooting 1.
Puts a little extra insurance on their lead. What a play.
Utah's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And stolen by Williams. Here's Smith. They swipe it. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Just in time with the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. And he nails it!
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch, yes sir!
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy of his team. second differential. Garland. And Gilgeous-Alexander with a block. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker. He's able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And it looks like they just won't have enough left here at the end.
Yeah, they simply ran out of time and energy.
The three is in!
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
At the line for your home city, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
All but over now. Those free throws help seal the deal.
And so the Thunder take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now let's swing it over to Ali LaForce, who is now with our player of the game.
Shea, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, get my length involved so that I've been blessed with and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
All right, thanks, Ali. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Ali LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. And let's reveal our player of the game, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.